What's up, guys and gals? My name is Splattercat, and I'm here today bringing you the 10th episode, or the 10th mission of Space Hulk. It's called Defend, and it's a doozy, I'll tell you that much. It is a really, really tough mission. In fact, I would go so far as to say it's luck-based, but I'll explain that in just a moment. Here is your briefing.
Toxin is being pumped into the chambers holding many of the enemy, but the pumping station remains vulnerable. Until the toxin can build sufficient concentration, the survivors of squads Gideon and Lorenzo must be our shield from the enemy. Be strong in arm and spirit, and let no enemy pass. Sergeant of the squad, accept your orders. 2 squads are at your command. You will deploy your Terminators here. Multiple Genestealer signatures detected in these areas. So unstable is the pumping system that no heavy weapons fire can be allowed in its vicinity.
Alright, so let's start the mission off, and I'll talk about some of the reasons why I feel like this level is mostly luck-based. You can play this mission like just a strategic genius. And at the same time, guess what? You're still going to lose if you get the wrong dice rolls. Now, some people will be like, oh, that's Space Hulk in general. Well, in this mission, we no longer get sustained fire. What that means is that we can only kill enemies if we roll a 6. I've had an enemy walk this entire corridor. I put my unit right here. Walk all the way down here. Take like 15 attacks. Never get a 6. And it's happened multiple times. It leaves me slightly suspect of the random number generator for this game, but I almost thought about omitting this mission and just skipping it altogether from the playthrough, but I didn't feel like that was a legitimate thing to do. And so what we're going to do is we're going to play through it, and hopefully this whole thing will be successful. My positioning is as follows. This unit right here and this unit right here are going to make a charge to take that corner. If they don't take that corner early on in the game, we are in big, big trouble. This guy right here is going to hold this way. Flamethrower is going to hold this way. Clobble's going to sit in the corner touching himself and singing nursery rhymes, whatever it is he does, because he's worthless. The fact that they gave us Clobbles on this mission sucks. He's a worthless waste of space. Now, over here, we're going to have Brother Leon hold... Oop, that's not where I want you, Brother Leon. I want you right there. We're going to have Gideon hold that spot right there. And our 2 bolter troops are going to start by the door and make a run for this spot. Another way that I say this level is based on luck is if they bum rush you with more than 2 Genestealers from this direction in the first turn, you're dead. Restart the mission. You fail. There's nothing you can do about it. It's already over. That all out of the way, we've got to pretty much stand around, so I apologize if this level turns into a giant Overwatch fest, but that's how the devs designed it, so I guess it's an Overwatch fest if they want it to be an Overwatch fest. Let's deploy. In the first few missions, or the first few turns, it's very vital that we get good CP rolls. That 4 CP right there is very good. That's actually what we want. Anything above 2 in the first 2 turns. If we can get 4 and a 5, or a 4 and a 4, or a 4 and a 6 on our first 2 turns, guess what? We're in a really, really good spot to win. Another luck-based facet of this. The other half that kind of bugs me is when it deploys your units, they're all facing southwards. That means I waste pretty much my entire first turn turning people around. A little bit of a letdown, not that fun of a game design, just from my perspective. We'll pop that door on open, pop this one open as well. Let's figure out where our first spawns are coming from. Our first spawns are coming from there. First spawn's coming from there. I can almost guarantee they're going to first spawn right here. They almost always do. But if we get more than 1 Genestealer from here, it's going to be a very, very nasty affair. I'm going to open the door and we're going to overwatch. So there it is. We're going to use CP to get him into the best position we possibly can. We're going to use CP to get him into the best position we possibly can, taking this hallway as quickly as possible. Gideon's going to open that door right there, and anything that comes through, he's going to guard bash. Because we're not going to be overwatching much in this turn, what I would suggest is that everybody be facing the direction they need to be facing. The key in keeping these guys symmetrical, I did that for a reason. It's because you want them to be facing the way the Genestealer is going to be coming. Otherwise, you've got to turn them. You lose CP, and that's that. This mission is won and lost by the amount of CP you're able to roll on pivotal turns, or the amount you have banked. Let's end the turn. It's not going to be a whole lot of rushes coming at us just yet. But there's our first one. And they are going to get a little bit of a movement up there in the top corner, which means we're going to find ourselves in a tad of a Normandy situation trying to fight for this corridor. A little bit of a letdown. It can drag the game along. We got 3 CP there. I will accept that. This turn, we're going to try and be very conservative with the CP use. We're going to be very careful about the way that we use our CPs. These guys are just going to start inchy-squinchying backwards. until they can provide cover for these two gents running off down the hallway. He's going to be on guard. If we lose him, not a huge deal. Losing our assault cannon, a little bit bigger of a deal. Going to have him overwatch for a little bit. Actually, we'll have him take his shot. We might as well. So the first round has decided to miss. Second burst is going to hit home, though, and lay him on out. We're going to start stepping him back with his... No, don't turn around, sir. I did not say to do that. We will just have him overwatch, because it looks like we're going to keep getting spawns from right there. These guys are going to continue inching on backwards until they really can't do anything else. Every turn they're going to be overwatching, because they've got a fairly substantial runway right here, and we like to keep our runways clean. Is that door open or closed? That door is closed. Let's go ahead and get that open.
The enemy will fall before.
There we are. And everything's looking mighty fine. He can't get to us within 6. Hopefully we kill him as he comes around the corner. Same with him. But we'll see how the cookie crumbles here as this turn plays out. Alright, good. A nice first roll right there once again. I will say that we cannot kill on a sustained shot anymore. All that we can do is kill on a 6. So bear that in mind. If it seems like we're missing a lot in this mission, that's exactly why. Hopefully he wins this melee right here.
Drive them back.
And there we go. He re-rolled and managed to get himself a win right there. That's a little terrifying. Okay, and this hall is ready to be flamed out, which is exactly what we're going to do. Next turn, would you like to start? Oh, 2 CP. Let's re-roll that. Get 3. Very nice. I am going to burn out this hallway as best I can. Hopefully killing the one in front. There we go. So we got the one in front, I think. Oh, no, we didn't. He actually got the animation, but then he lost it, too. Well... I don't know if I should flame again or just step back and hope that he burns out. I'm going to flame again, just to be sure. Really? He ducked 2? That is horrifying. That is a really sour turn of events. Let's hope that this gent up here can kill this guy. And there it is. We're going to slowly start taking ground right here if we can.
Moving out.
Same with this direction. Actually, I'm going to use... Yeah, his full allotment. We don't have any spawns up there right now, so this is the pivotal time that we want to clench that corner. If we can pinch the turret a little bit earlier, that's what I would prefer to do. Hopefully he doesn't roll a third one. If he rolls a third one when he walks through there, I'm going to be just... Yeah, that's going to be a letdown. That's going to be a problem. That's going to be a big problem for us. These guys are going to be holding down their corner. Ooh, they've got to turn around to open up their doors. Well, he's going to be able to open his door, so that's what I'm going to do. They're going to have to turn around to do that, unfortunately. We don't really have a choice. And since it seems like he's coming this way, we'll have him hold his corner. This unit here also going to overwatch. God, if that unit right there does not die in the flames, this is going to be really, really bad. Let's start stepping him back a little bit and start thinking about maybe extracting him from this location. As long as he uses up all of his ammo, I don't really care what happens to him. If he uses all of his ammo, well, he's expendable anyways. We can just kind of feed him to a Genestealer. It's kind of a dick move, but you gots to do what you gots to do. Let's put him on guard, and then we're going to bypass. Let's make sure everybody's positioned where they need to be. All right, let's bypass the turn. Please die. I mean, seriously, please die. There we go. All right. I've already wasted 2 fuel on you. I'm feeling really kind of depressed about my decisions right now. I'm really not feeling like I've made the best life decisions. Bolter Jam.
Resuming fire. My weapon has failed me.
And that's one of those spots right there. You see what I said earlier? You don't roll those 6s. He just passed through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares without ever rolling a 6. 10 dice with no 6. This mission is luck-based. I rest my case. If we get a 1 right here, it's more than likely... There it is. We got a 3. I'll take that. Let's get him into position to maybe fight with some of these Genestealers, alleviate this issue a tad. He'll get a freebie swing right here, which is all we could really ask for. And that's going to be a defend, unfortunately. Let's see what we can do with our firefight here. Okay, there's kill number 1.
Cleanse and burn.
Kill number 2. And now it's all on Gideon. And so we gotta... Oh, there he goes. Very nice. Well, even with a low CP roll, we managed to pull that one out. Don't ask me how we did it. We have no CP left, though, for any type of Overwatch. Leaves me feeling a tad scantily clad. And in many cases, what happens when your CP gets drained like this is what happens is you end up just transferring the problem from one front to another. So we've cleared out this front, but guess what? Something bad's probably going to happen on this front now, and we're not going to have the CP to deal with it. Just one of those horrible realizations you make when you play Space Hulk pretty frequently. Let's hope that we can get Leon out of this room without any nasty little spawns showing up, because I would very much prefer to keep him alive. Gideon and all of them are pretty much tapped out, unfortunately.
Securing area.
I have to flame out this hull again, unfortunately. Just using loads of ammo that I don't feel like using.
Death demands vengeance.
The enemy is playing a little differently than I expected. They're hitting this upper realm a little bit harder. I expected to get flanked a little bit more aggressively. But no complaints from me. Let's back up a tad. Maybe think about ending the turn. And hopefully we don't get rushed really hard from right here. That would be the nightmare scenario.
Beware the alien.
Yeah, see what I mean? We've transferred the problem from one front to another. That's exactly what I meant when I said that. There we go. 1 CP was not going to do it on this one. I can virtually assure you, 1 CP... Oh my god, there's so many. Well then.
The Emperor is
Sorry, Gideon. Sounds like you got a problem, bud. I need to get this guy through this door. One, two, three, four, five. Oh, good. Lovely. Well, I hope Gideon holds. If Gideon doesn't hold... this could generate a small-scale problem for me. I guess I'll overwatch this position just to watch his back.
Order confirmed. Holding.
And then we'll have him flip and overwatch this way. And that's pretty much the best backup plan I can come up with.
Order confirmed. Holding.
Over here, this fun little front. We might consider flaming this whole bastard out. Let me see what I can do here. With 4 CP there. And 2 CP to that position. See if I can use my ammo intelligently here. Yeah, let's flame out the hallway. I like it. Although we did break the door right there, which is bad. But then again, that does give me time to get other people into position, I suppose. Next turn, I should be able to adapt him into the right spot. We're down to 72 Xenos. That's such an arbitrarily large number of Xenos that we have to kill for this mission. I'm not really sure what inspired the developers to be like, you know what we should do? We should make him just fight endless waves of Xenos for a mission. That sounds like fun. Because once you get into position, the game comes down to dumb luck. Like, once you have all of those pinch points, you're pretty much good to go. There's not a whole lot the game can do against you. I think what I'll do is I'm going to get him out of the way now. Oh, that's not what I wanted. You're the wrong unit. You're the wrong unit. We'll step him back. We'll leave 2 CP. And that saves me a little bit of movement on the next turn. How much overwatching am I really going to be doing, though? Just like potentially from right here, and then he doesn't have to use CP to unjam anything. So that's not a terrifying proclamation to use up all my CP here. Let's do it. Let's live by the moment here. We're gonna hang by the moment. John Bon Jovi rocking in the background. Alright, Gideon, I swear, don't let me down, bud. If you let me down right now, I will sincerely dislike you. Let's go.
Death demands vengeance.
Okay, so he killed off one, that's good. I don't know if they're gonna back-to-back attack him, but... Okay, so... Oh, we got 2 kills. Very nice. Gideon is being a bamf right now. He's probably gonna die on this third one. Oh, never mind. He decided I'll show you. I'll show you. I'm not a failure. I know who I am. Okay, well. Ooh, 5 CP. I'll take that. What we want to do now is get him to right there. Just really hoping the next turn we bulldoze both these, because I kind of broke the door. Although the door seems like it's working okay now. My team tends to be kind of hard on doors. We've only got two rounds of ammunition left. I need to figure out a backup plan for this location. I'm taking a little too long in the lower reaches here. Okay, good. So well, kind of. I was hoping we got all of them, but it doesn't look like we did. I'm going to have him come along. We'll have him stand in right here for the flamethrower troop. Once we get to that point, I don't know if he's going to make it in time. In fact, I'm going to have Clobbles open the door for him, just so he doesn't have to waste an AP to do it. Clobbles, make yourself useful. Get the door. Clobbles like my little minion. There it is. Alright, so that's going to be held for one more turn. We'll back him up. 1, 2, 3, maybe 4. Maybe use some CP on the next turn, possibly. They are really hitting the top right super hard in this play. I've never actually seen them focus on this so hard before. Usually it's a lot more from behind. I don't know if let's just defend. I'm just going to hold that pass. This unit, conversely, is going to head off down the hall as quickly as possible, abandoning his friend. I will use 1 CP to get him down the hall. Alright. And now, once again, I always say we hope for the best, but, you know, when you're rolling dice, it's tough to say whether things are going to work out in your favor or not. It really is. It's tough. Dice rolls are a bitch. The dice favor no man, unless they have rigged dice. If you have rigged dice, then absolutely, your dice favor you super hard. I had a friend who had a pair of rigged dice, and they were pretty funny. It was like a rigged D20. It was weighted to land on like a 17, 18, 19, or 20, like every single time. It was pretty impressive. I think we've got all of our grounds covered here. He never used it in play, just to make that clear. He never cheated with it. He just kind of bought one because he thought it was funny. We'll end the turn, and hopefully these guys burn up as they try and walk across my hot lava. My hot lava.
Drive them back.
Damn, Gideon over here just beast moding it out. Gideon's my hero. Are you serious right now? Oh my god. We have a problem. Hopefully he defends? He was out of ammo anyways, so I'm not super broke apart about what just happened. Clobbles, no! Oh my god. He just walked through. That means he rolled like 3 1s in a row. Are you serious right now? Are you super serial? Well, Clobbles wasn't that useful to us anyways. Losing my flamethrower troop is a bit of a letdown. He did hold down that front, on the plus side. He did hold down that front. I can't hate too much. That does put me in a somewhat precarious situation, though, with the rest of my troops. Big door... 2? Yeah, 3. I'll take that. And that leaves me with kind of a decision to make right here. A decision that I do not much relish the thought of making. I think this is the turn. Let's get him as far forward as possible. And that's going to make it so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, good. Which means he's probably going to go for this guy? I don't know what he's going to do. he might go for this guy. I don't know what the wise move is here, guys. I just don't know what to do. I am horrifically conflicted right now.
My aim is true.
Well, hope this works out. I guess he'll have your back if it doesn't. Yikes. Kind of a string of bad luck right there. Once again, my cry of this is all luck. Rolling 3 ones in a row in order to survive 3 rows of flame. Fairly impressive. That's a fairly impressive string of runs. I would be, if I was up against another player, I wouldn't be suspect, but up against the computer, I'm always suspect of the computer's motives. I don't trust those sneaky computers. Luckily, we managed to use up all of his ammo before anything went wrong, so that's good. Alright, let's see what happens here. I don't like this one iota. And that's a Yoda with an I in front of it. Just in case your Yoda is vowel deficient. God, Gideon. I've never seen Gideon make this many rolls in a row. Yeah, there we go. That's what I like to see. Okay. We might recover.
Obstruction removed.
Yeah. There's my terrible luck right there. There's my terrible, god-awful luck right there. Let's really hope that in 5 spaces he can jam on this guy. There we go. That's what I like to see. Shoot your shot. To quote the song from Sleeping Dogs, I think it was. God. Sleeping Dogs had a really bad soundtrack. I don't want to like sound like I'm a dick or anything, but that game had a horrible soundtrack. Maybe get a kill?
We have contact.
Ew. That's a lot of Genestealers. I was hoping there'd only be one. Well, Dino, my dear, dear friend, we do have a lot of Overwatches going. Yikes.
Yes, Commander.
Now we have to decide if we want to spend all of our AP trying to gun them down. We have 5 shots to take out 2 of them. Statistically, it should happen. However, I suppose... Ooh, I don't know what to do, guys. I'm always just confused at times like these. It's one of those damned if you do, damned if you don't type deals. We need to get Gideon out of this hallway, too. He's not being used to his optimum potential. No, that is not what I would like. I would like you to go over to there. You, sir, should occupy yourself with the Overwatch. As should you, sir. Oh, never mind. He's already tapped out, unfortunately. Probably stand him right here and fire that way. That's the big question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so he can't get to him over here, which leads me to think I should probably use all of my AP right now trying to kill this row. Let's live on the edge. No luck yet. We'll take one more shot. I hate this game sometimes. Alright, well... Yeah, I hate this mission. This is a mission that, when I told you guys I was thinking about omitting it, I hope you're seeing why now. Just the awful dice rolls. Just the awful dice rolls. I think I've played this mission probably a dozen times now and lost every time because of dice rolls. It is not the funsies. Well, there's one kill. Ooh, good dice rolls. I need to bitch about dice rolls more. Well, that presents an issue. Like I said, you don't really accomplish anything in this level. You more or less just kind of transfer your problems to other regions, and then you try not to think about them for a turn or two. It's like, eh. 6 CP? Huh? Ooh, 5. I'll take that. Hell yeah.
The enemy will fall before me.
I might actually have a chance here to kind of clean up my messes. Let's unjam this bolter. Let's see what Gideon can do first. I know he's not supposed to be attacking. He's more of like a defensive unit, so I guess I'll have him defend. I think they're probably going to focus on him, though, would be my guess. I'll see if I can clear a couple of them off, though. I mean, do a pal a favor, I guess. Not much I could do. Gideon's not going to be that useful to me anyways as we play through the game, so if he manages to hold out, he's got a pretty good kill count going this game. I'm fairly impressed. We'll have Leon cover it. They've got enough space right there to where I think he'll be able to take all those guys out. Ooh, that's not what I want. I want you right there. And begin the absurd amount of overwatching.
Order confirmed. Holding. Securing position.
It's weird that they've never hit this position yet. It's very weird. It's a pretty good runway for him to get the kills that he needs. Alright, Gideon, this one's on you, bud. Have fun. You're on your own. You did your job. Hopefully you'll keep on doing it. I have no extraction plan right now.
Drive them back.
God, that Thunderhammer is the oh my god, there's so many.
Death demands vengeance.
What a badass. Alright, my hero. Doing a little bit of tag team work here.
Cleanse and burn.
Wow. Have a Terminator kill 3 Genestealers in one turn. Gnarly.
Let them fall before us.
That's pretty intense because he's getting the rerolls. That's really what's kind of making this whole thing function. Honestly, he managed to get a couple of good kills this turn too. I'm not really sure how to spin this thing. That was a good turn for us. There was no result there that was not, you know, fantabulous. A bad CP roll right here would be kind of bad. Come on, turn. You can flip. I promise. 2 CP. Reroll? 3. Yay. Every time I re-roll with a 2, I just assume I'm going to get a 1. And it makes me just want to cry. Alright. Well, I like how we have things blocked off right now. I'm not really positive how I should get him down the hallway. I have no real extraction plan for Sergeant Gideon right now. I guess I'll have him hang out there until he finally finds an opening. We only have 3 CP on this turn.
Going into Overwatch.
And we do have this guy over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, he can get pretty close, but hopefully we don't get too many weapon jams. We only have 50 Genestealers. That's right, we've only killed 38 guys. Hang in there. Great design decisions. Oh, God.
I have movement, brothers.
They are really just, like, refusing to abandon this hallway.
Resuming fire.
Why are you turning around? There we go. Please die. Do me just this little favor and die. Very good. Lots of 6s there. I like 6s. 6s make me happy.
My weapon is jammed.
Oh, I got a little CP left over, man.
Machine spirits have answered my prayers.
And there's a Gib. God. So many dice rolls that have missed. Sometimes this game makes me sad. It makes me very, very sad. Also, the turn doesn't like to flip for some reason. I can just like pan around and be like, no, I don't like that. Yes, I do like this. 1 CP. Reroll them. Ooh, 6. There we go. I'm gonna let the excitement show in my voice for once. Down goes that Genestealer. 45 left. I'm gonna go ahead and continue my Overwatch as best I can. I feel like technically I could condense this a little bit better, but... Oh, he's actually... Never mind, undo that. No. No Overwatch. Take your shots. There we go. Freebie shot. Now you Overwatch. Every jam is one less jam. I really have no extraction plan for Gideon right now. I really don't want to block off the hallway with him, but at the same time, I kind of want him to like be out of the line of fire. Maybe I'll have him go this way. There we go. We'll turn him around. We'll have him go up this way. We'll have him step out of the way. They don't seem to be favoring this direction much, but then again, that might be because my troops are kind of leaning in either direction. We'll see what happens here.
Flank secured. Overwatch protocol.
There's only 44 left to go. Hooray!
Order confirmed.
Leaps and bounds. Leaps and bounds, my friends. Alright, so do I have a torrent of eyes looking at me? More eyes than a potato field? Okay, good. So let's go ahead and end the turn. Hopefully this guy doesn't make a huge run against me. He held up. He stayed in cover. That's funny.
My bolter is jammed.
That's 6 CP. It's fine. It'll work out. Everything always works out when you have 6 CP. The world is a wonderful, magical place filled with rainbows, unicorns, and all kinds of fanciful, colorful things, Skittles falling from the sky. Whenever you have 6 CP, it's just a good day to be alive. It's when you got that 1 CP and you're like, well, this is an ordeal, my friends. This is an ordeal. 5, alrighty. Leaves us in a good spot.
Watching for enemy contact.
It feels like I've killed so many more Genestealers than I actually have. Let's take the couple shots that we get as freebies right here. It's weird how the bullets wiggle like that, but maybe it's just the angle.
Affirmative.
Go ahead and put him on Overwatch.
Affirmative.
There's another one right there. Let's have him make a run for it, maybe. And I'll flip him around and have him hold his ground if he has to.
The enemy will fall before me. Holding position.
There's no point overwatching because he can't fire through him. I don't think he can get to us anyways. He seems to have taken cover behind that corner. He seems to know what's around. He sees all the bodies of his brothers and sisters. Are they related? They've got to be related. Genestealers have... They're all from like one big hive, right? So they probably all share like DNA. Oh, he flipped around. He changed his mind. Indecisive little bugger. Now the trap that I don't want to fall into here is backing him up too slowly to where if he ends up killing Gideon...
My weapon is jammed. Clear to fire.
I really do wish the Space Marines would swear sometimes. I'd be swearing like crazy if I had crazy little dome-headed purple guys running at me and my gun kept jamming. I'd be like, who designed this? Whose idea was it to make a gun that jams like this? I fired like 12 rounds and it's jammed again. 3 CP that turn. I'm not going to tempt fate on it. Might be able to turn that corner, maybe? Maybe not. How far ahead is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He can get to there. I can get to there. Let me flip around now. And I'm just going to have him hold his ground as he stands at this moment. If he ends up getting into the fight and winning, that's good. If he doesn't, then, you know, we'll live with it. But I'm going to put Leon on Overwatch 2 just in case he gets broken through. All of our flanks are looking reasonably decent.
Securing position.
I want to go back to mission number 2. That's all I have to say about this. Mission number 2 made this so much easier. I was so much less stressed. There was less people dying. Less horrible stuff happening.
Watching for enemy
like half my team has already been eaten. How horrible is that? They're being converted into fecal matter right this second. That's a fate that should never befall anybody. Except for Hershey bars. Love Hershey bars. Alright, come on Gideon. Add another notch on that belt.
Cleanse the monstrosity.
There it is. That's the Gideon I know and love. Genestealer's like, monstrosity. I just wanted to eat you. You didn't need to call me names. And there's another one. I cannot express to you how good our rolls are this time around. Like, this mission was depressing me. I was getting to the point where I thought we might never walk away from this mission. It was upsetting me deeply. Well, they might break through here next turn. That's a little scary. Something to contemplate. Anytime they run past like 7 dice rolls, I start to get a little fidgety. Just a little. Would you like to see the next turn? Yes, I would. There it is. Alright. We're going to take our 2 shots here, I guess. Hopefully scoring a kill. We got 5 CP. Ooh, that's a temptation then. There's the kill right there. We'll come back to Scipio in just a minute. Dino's going to be doing his thing, avoiding kicks in the head and all that fun. I've made that joke so many times now, and I apologize so profusely, but it's like the only joke I can think of using Dino. Although I guess Dino was the name of the dinosaur in the Flintstones too, right? I guess I could have gone in a Flintstones direction, but I don't think anybody would have suffered through that. That'd be kind of a sad way to conduct myself on the internet. I made a Flintstones joke, man. You know what that took out of me? It'll destroy your faith in humanity. Maybe he'll kill this guy. Maybe? Nope. No such luck. Well, I guess I'll hold out for the Overwatch kill then. There it is. So everybody's Overwatched. We're all good to go. Let's hope for no bolter jams and continue on the path we're on. We're doing pretty well. We're down to 30 Genestealers now. But this mission has a tendency to flip on me, so you never know. It is so badass looking when his fist has all that lightning around it. I wish I had a glove that just exuded lightning. I would walk around just college all day with it. Like, you know what, physics teacher? Storm fist. That's right, no more vectors from you, sir. This is what happens when you over-vector me. When you pepper me with vectors. Hector me with vectors. Fill my sector with hectoring vectors. I can keep rhyming all day. I'll just keep it going until you guys just get sick of me and unsubscribe. And what's worse is I do it in person too. My girlfriend must have the patience of a saint. Just an absolute saint. Alright, so another turn of overwatching here. My grand strategy of overwatching all day every day seems to be coming to fruition. Got 3 CP on that turn, so I don't have to weep and moan and cry about possibly not having enough CP to overwatch. Keep holding down our block. It doesn't look like they're spawning anything down here now. So I think I'll be able to get people out of the way. Move him forward for the time being. And honestly, I'm going to put, if I can, I'm going to put Gideon in the hallway right here, just as my last line of defense, in case we get down to like 3 Genestealers, so we can all moan and cry together as he makes his dice rolls for the final victory. If I could do it in my head, that's how it would work, but I would have to win. Like, I couldn't stand a loss like that. If I ended up losing like that, I would just be like, it still counts as a win. We've got like 2 Genestealers left. This is the worst technology ever. Look at it, it's fizzling over here. You can see sparks flying off of it. God, Space Marine technology. They say Ork technology's bad. At least ours sparks because we don't know what we're talking about. That's really... I guess I'll pass the turn. Let's go!
Contacts.
Another Marine's like, what, you see a Genestealer? He's not... No, I dropped my contact, man. My contact is around here, Crunch. God damn it, Dino. Now I'm half blind fighting Genestealers as if this couldn't be bad enough. 2 CP, let's take our chances? Yeah, that's what I had worried about. This could get a little rowdy with 1 CP, but we aren't getting hit too much right now. We should be okay. I wish the remainder of your AP was converted. That would be in a perfect world where I didn't hate Genestealers so much. That's how it would go down there. Anything down here? Because I'm going to let them run. I don't want to risk losing any CP unjamming any guns if they're already down here. Let's get Gideon into position. Step on back. I'm not going to overwatch either one of these guys because I don't want to risk them wasting a bolter unjam on anything else. There's nothing coming from here. We're only getting hit from this direction, so we're going to have to hope for the best. We're really going to have to, like, cross our fingers, like, whisper for some fairy dust or something. These 1 CP turns, oh, yeah, they're going to hit this direction hard. There's the first kill.
My weapon has failed.
Okay, malfunction.
Unjamming weapon.
Hopefully we don't get one of those. Are you... I feel very uncomfortable right now. And if we don't get a 6 CP roll on the next turn, this could get very, very hectic. Gideon cannot be in position quickly enough. I guess I'll leave my opinion there. 5, good, that'll help. Let's unjam this bolter.
Weapon operational.
And we're going to shoot our shots as best we can here. There's nowhere to retreat to, so we pretty much have to machine gun these guys down.
None shall survive.
Now we have that fundamental decision where if 3 turns can he get this Overwatch done. Let's take another shot, maybe. Yikes. Bad rolls are bad rolls, I guess. Well, let's really, really hope that in 3 turns he can manage to get that taken care of. As a backup plan... Ooh, I don't know what to do. We are very, very low on troops at the moment.
Yes, Commander.
Basically, as a backup plan, we have Gideon. That's all we have left. We have Gideon as a backup plan. He needs to be overwatched just in case. As does he.
Weapon at the ready.
We'll overwatch him for 1 more turn. I don't know if I should move to here and overwatch this direction or if I should just stay here and overwatch this. 1, 2, 3, 4 for the attack. 5, 6. Let's risk it. Wait, what happened? Where is... Oh, that's right. I used that CP. My bad. He does have the sword, which allows him to parry the best dice that they have, I think. Still, I don't like the prospects of him being in melee. Okay, everybody's suited up. Let's see if we can get this thing sorted. Okay, first kill with no jam. And second kill with no jam. Tremendous amount of luck in this level. Those 1 CP turns, just terrifying. Ah, he's gonna jam up now. That's okay, though. Alright, well. They do have a nice little cadre of Genestealers coming along. Hopefully he doesn't blow himself up. I had that happen finally. I replayed another mission and my assault guy blew himself up and took everybody around him with him. It was kind of depressing, actually. I'd never seen it happen before. I didn't realize it was like an explosive AoE where he just kills everybody in a radius. A little bit nerve-wracking. We got 3 CP. Bad luck Chuck there. Well, let's get him into position so that at least he can try and hold this if he can. Obviously, he's going to be holding there. He's going to be holding there. He's going to overwatch here in case, like, all goes wrong. We'll just rotate him in between nodes if we can.
Affirmative.
That man said affirmative with, like, conviction.
Weapon at the ready.
That was an affirmative that left no room for doubt.
Holding position.
I'm not going to have him reload just yet, because I've heard it's only after the first reload that he can actually tangibly blow up. Let's unjam this bolter and see what we can do over here. Nasty. Well, he's gonna overwatch, and we'll hope for the best on this side. I'm not gonna lend myself too far to the possibility of his survival, but he might.
They approach.
All right, 1 kill down. Seems like every time I talk smack, they seem to like try and prove me wrong by just killing a giant string of Xenos without any type of break. 3 6s in a row. Oh, but he still failed. There we go.
Weapon malfunction.
Come on, few more kills. That is the most doubles I've ever seen in a row. That was 4 doubles in a row, in case you were wondering. But that did buy me another turn. On the plus side, we do have another turn. If we get 1 CP right here, though. It's going to be unfortunate. It's going to be very unfortunate. He's almost out of ammo. A storm of iron. 30 Genestealers with the assault cannon. Cool. Well, he needs to reload on the next turn. And we are getting kind of low to the point where I think we could hold out irregardless of who we lose. 2 CPs. Do we reroll them? 6. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Those lucky rolls, man. Those lucky rolls make you feel good. It's like a fresh box of Lucky Charms in the cabinet. I'm just going to unload on these dudes right here. Hopefully. Sometimes I imagine like the Genestealers like running along the walls all crazy style like in Underworld. That's just how I picture it in my head. I don't know if I should expend any more ammunition here. We do have a little bit of an attack coming from there. I think I'm going to have him close this door. Just in case anything goes wrong here. Which there is a substantial possibility that something may go wrong on that front. He's just not going to be able to hold it forever, I don't think. Like a 2-year-old in the backseat, just can't hold it forever.
Securing position.
Secure that. Secure that. We've got Gideon in place long enough to where I think I could rotate him in to take the same position. Gideon has just been a boss. Meanwhile, I let Clobbles die, and I feel sort of bad about it. But at the same time, he's been useless for like 8 missions in a row, so who cares? He's gonna have to reload, and that's gonna be his turn. Let's go. This is going to be so close to the edge. Yep, he managed to fold, unfortunately. Defend? Huh? Oh, very nice. No complaints there. Yeah, I was going to say the second one's a little doubtful. I don't see the second one happening, but it might. You never know.
My bolter is jammed. The machine spirits have answered, my friend. They are close.
This could be the final countdown here, unfortunately.
Weapon malfunction. The machine spirits have answered my prayers. My weapon has failed.
We're almost down to the single digits, which is good. But at the same time, they are taking a lot of ground right now. Let me do a head count and figure out what my strategy is here. We've got 10 of them remaining. Obviously that one needs to go. So let's just put some fire on him. He's going to have to hold 2 positions for now. We're going to have him close the door. And then slide back to that position, if at all possible. And then we're going to reface him this way as just our final bastion guardian of this whole thing. Unjam his weapon.
Machine spirits have answered my prayers.
And hope for really, really good rolls. Thus far, not so good of rolls. Kind of discount rolls. The rolls you would expect to get at like a $3 diner. There's one.
Drive them back.
I don't know if I should spend the rest of my AP just unloading on him or if I should just Overwatch. It's a tough choice. I guess I'll Overwatch.
Holding.
We do have enough Overwatches going. There's only 8 Xenos left. I'll turn him this way so that if he breaks through there, we do have 2 people kind of shooting the same direction. This gent right here, I'm actually not going to have him Overwatch just yet. I'm going to wait till this guy gets a little bit closer because I don't want to waste the CP as this guy comes closer. Like, let's assume that they choose to move him first. That's a big problem. Well, we'll do it. Alright, here we go. Hopefully this front holds. 4 dice, it may or may not. Ooh, very good. Continuously surprised this time through. This mission has just been a ball buster for me. This mission has had me just like sitting in my bedroom crying. Oh, I thought that might happen. Kill him. There we go. Looks like they wear little headbands, like they've got little workout outfits on. Got little, like, spandex suits. 3 CP. That'll do, pig. It'll do. There's our one shot right there. No bueno. I want to fire off as many as I can, because I really don't want to get attacked from behind. Yuck. With 6 of them remaining. Decisions. Let's see what happens over here. There it is. Alright, so we've got a little bit of extra CP to play with. I don't really know if I should just Overwatch or if I should use all 4 of the shots on this guy and hope that I take him down. We don't have anything else kind of moving along right now. I suppose I'll take the 4 shots and just hope that it works. I think actually I'll get more shots if I do it this way. We'll Overwatch him now. Hopefully he doesn't jam up. If he jams up, that's going to be really, really bad. He's going to hold his position. Him, he doesn't need to do anything. We've already run out of CP, so we might as well just Overwatch everybody. Let's hope for a kill. Or at least a successful defense. There it is. That's my guy. That's my guy, Flynn. You are my guy, Flynn. Wow, that dude made a run. He didn't care at all. Not one little bit. I think this should be like the remainder, though. This should be all that we have left, like on the board. Oh, never mind. That's weird.
Victory is ours, brother.
Alright, well, thanks for joining me here in mission number 10 here at Space Hulk. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope my overwhelming negativity about the amount of time I've spent trying to beat this mission hasn't kind of turned you off. I hope you had fun. I'll see you guys next time and look forward to mission number 11.